Stay strong, love activists.
I have a lot of like friends that are like activists and they like care about all these things. They're constantly donating money to problems that, you know, your money isn't gonna solve. And I just kind of sit here like, damn, like I'm just glad it's not me.
So there's an organization called Love Activists. They're trying to teach kids to become compassionate leaders and to have empathy. And that's something that I align with myself. I heavily believe in emotional intelligence. That's something that I believe in my core. And I actually hope to make books myself one day aimed at kids, young adults as well, because I feel like adults don't have emotional intelligence, as we're about to see here today. I've never had one conversation with Alyssa Silver. However, I do like what her and the organization stands for. I would like to give her a shout out. Good job on trying to teach the youth emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence is just as important as intellectual intelligence. Alyssa Silver has been the author of plenty of children's books, illustrated by Rachel Ford. Today we're going to be discussing comments made by the illustrator, Rachel Ford.
And die. Slow. I hope your eyes fucking pop out of your head and you bleed from all your orifices, bitch.
Stay strong, love activists.
I have a lot of like friends that are like activists and they like care about all these things. They're constantly donating money to problems that, you know, your money isn't gonna solve. If you do not impact my life directly in some way, I don't care. I don't really care about like when people are like, do you know about the war that's happening in insert some country? No, I don't. Y'all, like a third of my neighborhood, no, that's dramatic, but a section of my neighborhood like slid into a chasm because we had like a mudslide and like a whole like a bunch of houses, like people lost their homes, like slid into a canyon, not to get back, like, you know, lives, you know, memories in their homes or whatever, lost forever. And that's like a 10-minute walk away from me. I do not care. I don't know those people.
Okay, Rachel, you've made it clear. You don't care if people lost their homes. You don't care the memories they've had there. You don't care how this may affect them mentally. As long as you're not affected, you don't care about nobody else but yourself. You made that very clear. You're entitled to laugh about how you lack empathy. That's your right, and I'm not going to slander you for that. But why did you reference love activists and then say that you're against basically everything that they stand for? In the same live stream, no less.
Like, people I could literally walk 10 minutes to, houses slid off the side of the cliff. No one died, but it's just like their houses are gone. The neighborhood is altered. I don't care. Like,
we don't have to evacuate or anything. Although one of my friends' houses, his mom's house burnt down, and that sucks.
Even with the fires that were happening, I was like, sucks to suck. Glad it's not me. Like, and then when people were like, no, we have to band together as a city and da-da-da-da.
What you are about to hear is beyond disturbing. Rachel Ford, a children's illustrator, someone entrusted with creating art for kids, once worked at a center for abused children under 10 years old. And yet when talking about these same children, she referenced them as fucked up little kids and laughed with joy at her own dark joke. This isn't just cruel, it's dehumanizing. Mocking children who has already suffered, stripping away their dignity, reducing their lifelong trauma to a punchline. No remorse, no hesitation, just complete indifference to their suffering. Keep in mind, Rachel Ford is in her 30s.
In the next job I had, I was a psych major. I worked at this center. It was for like abused kids, like 10 and under, right? So I would administer tests on these like fucked up little kids, right? These kids had issues. I would administer tests, but they'd be abused in ways that made you like angry.
Like every guy that I've ever dated was sexually abused. Why do I always end up dating them?
I told you guys, like, with my dating history, every single man I've ever dated has been like molested or raped before.
So they saw the videos that I was posting slandering my manager. I get a call from the police department. Your manager is pressing charges against you for theft and also for threatening her unborn child. But yeah, they were like, yeah, you're threatening her unborn child. So they're pressing charges against you.
I don't care about, you know, children and all that shit.
We've already seen Rachel Ford's unsettling lack of empathy. But now we have to ask a more unsettling question. Why are children book authors working with an illustrator who laughs at child abuse? Especially if that illustrator has worked with those kids before. They're not fictional kids. Mariam Behadori, as well as the founder of Love activist Alyssa Silver, likely has no idea that Rachel Ford holds these disturbing views.
And die. Slow. I hope your eyes fucking pop out of your head and you bleed from all your orifices, bitch.
I'm gonna do some shiesty shit to you behind your back. Something's gonna happen to you. You can't prove it was me. Now you're just sitting there, where's my, while I'm in the corner.
Unsettling views and actions, and if they knew, would they really want to align their brand with someone who mocks the very children their books aim to uplift? Their entire mission is about empowering children to become compassionate leaders. So why is Rachel Ford, who sees abused kids as a joke, illustrating their work?
In the next job I had, I was a psych major. I worked at this center. It was for like abused kids, like 10 and under, right? So I would administer tests on these like fucked up little kids, right? These kids had issues. I would administer tests, but they'd be abused in ways that made you like angry.
This isn't just about the authors. This is about parents. This is about survivors. Does anyone feel comfortable knowing that Rachel Ford's name is attached to books meant for children?
We'll also provide the children in our program with the opportunity to be compassionate leaders and responsible citizens.
I might actually hurt somebody. I was about to hit somebody in the face with a brick.
I did have to go to, a couple of weeks of anger management.
You bleed from all your orifices, bitch.
Rachel Ford's actions, which may poorly reflect on your corporation, are not from a single live stream. This behavior spans multiple live streams.
You guys see me crash out on here a lot. I'm like looking for people to try to prey upon.
Like every guy that I've ever dated was sexually abused.
The truth is the light.
This shit can't be in the light of day. This shit can't be in the light of day. People can't know me like that. I don't want people to know. I don't want people I work with to like to know me. I'm afraid they'll be like, oh my god, did you know like she's on Twitch? Get over here, see my shit, and be like, y'all would be like, this fake asshole. As I'm praying around, I walk around all day, literally like telling myself to like smile. So I'm just like trying to, you know, act nice or whatever the fuck. And I feel like if people, not that I'm not nice, but
I hope your eyes fucking pop out of your head and you bleed from all your orifices, bitch.
So if you're aware that your true colors may be a concern and a liability to employers and business partners, yet you display this side of yourself anyway, knowing that's going to be online for eternity, does that not show only poor judgment, but also disrespect to those you do business with? You're in your 30s and you state that you know better, yet your actions reflect poor judgment. If this was one of my employees or business partners, I would think to myself, if this is the type of stuff they say online, knowing that's going to exist forever, what are they saying privately that might leak one day and be a poor reflection upon my corporation's image? I would not play Russian roulette for someone I'm employing. I would find it highly disrespectful that someone I'm paying would put me in that position unnecessarily.
Anybody reaching out to me for sponsorship or trying to sign me doing something, no. This, whatever brand this is, not very marketable.
The same individual publicly attacked and banned a Twitch viewer for refusing to accept money tied to Hitler's legacy.
No, I said Hitler money. Jake, I was saying, is it wrong if someone gave you money and said, by the way, this money came from Hitler, would you not take it?
Then told them to die.
You know, oh, what did you say about your hypothetical? And then trying to get on me about my hypothetical. Well, no, you said this. Well, no, actually, you said, go away. Go the fuck away. Like anyone who has anything to say and wants to complain about this shit, like, honestly, go eat a fat dick and choke on it and die. Slow. I hope your eyes fucking pop out of your head and you bleed from all your orifices, bitch. If you annoy me just a little bit, get off my page. If you want to go talk the way that you want to talk and be in charge, go get on your own fucking stream. I don't fucking care. I'm on mine. This is my thing. This is my life, my rules, my stream. Don't like it, get the fuck out. Yeah, so many mood killers on this app. Like, go away. Trying to correct me and get me, like, I'm not gonna fucking apologize to anyone. Limp shit. Bet you got liver spots on your dick. Get that shit checked. And when you get it checked, I hope it's bad news. I'm just kidding.
So I'm just like trying to, act nice or whatever the fuck. And I feel like if people, not that I'm not nice, but
If people knew who you really were, finish your sentence. What were you about to say? Rachel, this is a screenshot from your own Discord. Private channels with locks don't show up to anyone outside of them, which means in order for me to have this, someone on the inside gave it to me. 2 people to be exact, but based off of what I've seen, only about 6 people engage in that Discord regularly. You should think twice before you show this version of yourself to people online that you've never even met in real life. You confide in them, you host movie nights, you share everything going on in your personal life, and yet they sit there and they send it all right back to me, knowing full well I'm gonna use it in the video. And they DM you, laugh with you, keep showing up in your chat like nothing ever happened. I'm not here to tell you what to do, Rachel. I don't expect you to delete the Discord or the private chat, even though the private chat's the most dangerous thing in the Discord for you. You're not gonna stop going live on Twitch. You're not gonna stop oversharing. You read your own mom's diary to the chat and then sat by as they disrespected her, then went and had movie night with them.
And I found an old journal of my mom's that she was writing in before we were born. Like, writing about having an emotion that was very valid to have, and then the next sentence saying, oh, I shouldn't feel that. And then the end of the journal is her saying, I feel like it's wrong for me to complain as I do in private, so I feel like it's probably best for me to stop journaling. And that was the last entry. And I'm just like, you don't allow yourself to express yourself even in alone. You're like, no one knows about this, and you won't even allow yourself to be free in private. So how did we ever have a chance as her children? Oh yeah, I'm just on stream if you want to say hi to them. Oh, my mom does oil paintings, y'all. This is a hobby she picked up last year. Look how good she is. This is where she's at. So, yeah. That looks really good. This wave right here is my favorite. So that was my mom. She came in to show off a painting. The timing is crazy, Chosen, I know. Yeah, the timing was crazy. It's fine. I don't need real life friends. Online is fine.
You're going to continue to prioritize these parasocial relationships because it gives you a sense of control and validation. I'm just saying the quiet part out loud. Whatever they know, I know. Whatever I know, everyone else knows. I know for a fact, by the way, that the executive producers of House of Villains Season 3 saw my last video. I have the receipts. I don't know why they haven't confronted you yet as of this recording, but I know they know. The internet has negatively impacted your life in the past, and it's very unfortunate to see you haven't learned your lesson. You're doing the exact same thing over again. And I do pity those that have to touch the flame multiple times to realize that it's hot.
So they saw the videos that I was posting slandering my manager. I get a call from the police department. Your manager is pressing charges against you for theft and also for threatening her unborn child.
Life's a great teacher. If you don't learn your lesson the first time, it'll repeat it for you. Honestly, I want you to stop giving me content. That's the point of these last few minutes. That's the whole point of me saying this segment of the video. Stop giving me content. Please.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents?
So how did we ever have a chance as her children?
Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
I can barely tell time.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
I don't read words. I memorize how words look and then guess like what it is.
I was also held back in kindergarten.
And that's all I have to say about that.
I'm not creating some character here. I'm commenting on your confession tapes. Rachel, you might think that I hate you. I don't. Truth be told, I'm indifferent towards you. I acknowledge you're a creep, but at the same time, there are things about you that I admire. There's a part of me that hopes you succeed in life, but I don't think you will, because every time you look in the mirror, your enemy looks back. Hopefully you start choosing your real life relationships over these parasocial ones.
It's fine. I don't need real life friends. Online is fine.
And to Alyssa Silver, I thank you for attempting to teach emotional intelligence to the youth. I admire that, and I believe that your name should be protected. You should be aware that Rachel Ford is illustrating your book on the same platform that completely contradict the values of your organization. And what you choose to do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. I know if I was in your position, I would be kind of grateful that someone made a video like this, because I need to know exactly what my name is being attached to.
Logical. Flawlessly logical.
Stay strong, love activists.
And die. Slow. I hope your eyes fucking pop out of your head and you bleed from all your orifices, bitch.
We don't have to evacuate or anything. Although one of my friends' houses, his mom's house burnt down, and that sucks.
Even with the fires that were happening, I was like, ha! Sucks to suck. Glad it's not me. Like,
I always like for people to be able to download my video, so you can download this video with the link provided in the description. Make sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below. I'm not really expecting this video to get too many views, if I'm being honest, so it is what it is. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, guys, you're loved.